Namaskar. Welcome to Vision of Asia, Voice of Community on ITV Gold. And this Sunday, while we appreciate your joining us, here are the highlights of this edition of Vision of Asia. We'll begin with this week with Padma Shri recipient Dr. Sudhir Parekh. We'll talk about World Environment Day that is being observed on 5th June as every year. We will also have Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressing his gratitude for freedom fighter Veer Savarkar, whose Jayanti was observed on 28th May. We'll take you to JFK University Medical Center, which was the host for Health Fair recently. Indian Overseas Congress has joined hands with several organizations to organize events for address of Congress leader Rahul Gandhi. Dr. Sampath Shewangi was honored with Lifetime Achievement Award by Xavier University in Aruba. We'll have glimpses of that event as well. Stay with us. Vision of Asia, a voice of the community, continues right after these short messages. What happens around us when we pay close attention and analyze, it makes more sense. And in that direction, we are fortunate to have the presence of Padma Shri recipient Dr. Sudhir Parekh talking about current themes.
And now, time for weekly show with a passionate India lover, chairman of ITV Gold and Parekh Worldwide Media. Get ready for loving sharing from physician, philanthropist, publisher, and India advocate in this week. Namaskar. It's a very special program this week with Padma Shri recipient Dr. Sudhir Parekh. Doctor, welcome. Namaste.
Namaskar. Namaskar, everyone.
So, Doctor, your smile is so reassuring, but I hope that President Biden can smile the same way. We are almost at the edge of entering into a possible constitutional crisis with still there is an impasse regarding increasing the debt ceiling.
I think there is probably, personally, I believe, and what I hear from the President Biden and Majority Leader McCarthy, that deal will be done. And deal will be done either tomorrow or Monday. So, because it's not good for economy if it's not done. It's not market will crash, economy will be USA credibility will lost, and it never happened so far in the history, and I don't think it will happen because this is all posturing. And I think what Biden said yesterday or this morning, that they are all done and almost there, and they don't want to say anything because there's always in the politics certain objections and procedures can delay whole thing, and can take another couple of weeks to finalize. So they don't want to do that, and that's why. But I think the deal will be done. There will not be any default, and everything is happy and merry.
So that assurance coming from Padma Shri recipient Dr. Sudhir Parekh, but that kind of assurance people were waiting that they hear from President Biden also. But on the contrary, what we heard was the expression by the opposition leader saying that there is lack of urgency on the part of Biden administration in making it happen. If that kind of feeling was there among Republicans, do you think there is something else that Biden administration should have proactively taken care of?
No, I mean, in the beginning, Biden was kind of refused to negotiate at all. That was unnecessary waste of time. And we knew okay, if Biden wants to run again, he cannot afford to crash the economy. He cannot afford to kind of lose the credibility of the USA. And particularly when the other currencies are popping up and try to be a currency of transaction or worldwide acceptable currency like China or Russia, then they cannot afford to do this thing. I mean, it's beyond anybody's imagination. And I think Biden will not do that. I mean, Biden is a very seasoned politician. He's in politics for last all his life, 50, 60 years. So I don't think he will
Yeah.
do it.
So when you say seasoned politician, and I do not deny that, and facts are also in front of us. But then, being a seasoned politician, some of the references that have emerged under his presidency would follow him when the next election takes place, and that reminds me of Afghanistan, the handling of Afghanistan situation, and overall the clout of America under President Biden for various reasons. Do you think it has gone down?
What? Cloud of
World cloud, like America as superpower.
well, I mean, I don't think so, because this is the kind of in the history also, America went somewhere to help somebody, and after a while they help, but then you have to have certain limit of helping, and that's how they decided to when to cut the cord, kind of, and cut the tie. But still, even though today they pull out all the American troops from the Afghanistan, still there are X number of troops are still there. Intelligence people are still there, and they are helping the Afghanistan indirectly, economically, as well as there is a kind of unwritten assurance that if Russia tries to come in, just like Russia came in early, last episode, before 2000, in 90s, so USA will not tolerate that. So obviously it looks like USA withdrawn, but USA is withdrawn but not withdrawn. They withdrawn because they don't want to unnecessarily have US soldiers
Getting killed.
fatalities for no reason. And they have done 20 years is too long time to pop up somebody. And they did their best to do whatever they can
So
do.
let me seek your analytical input on the situation of Pakistan and how the kind of Afghanistan that we have under fundamentalists is likely to increase its impact with a weak Pakistan. And that might be something, potential cause of concern for the world, for the civilized world, so to say. And here also allow me to say that the kind of support which America was extending to Pakistan, it gradually started taking away because it had no presence in Afghanistan. So all this for future.
Well, as you know, I mean, if you really, I'm sure you are a student of history, and if you read the history, always, whether it's the Russia, is it China or America, whenever their own interest, is almost fulfilled in their definition, then they don't go beyond it, and they will try to change the posture. The same thing Russia did. Russia was there for 10 years. And after 10 years, they all of a sudden they withdraw themselves. And that's how America went in, right? So that's how world works. It means they go up to certain extent. We went to Vietnam, we went to Cambodia, we went to everywhere. And we pull out ourselves, right? Why? Because they achieved what they want to achieve in strategic way. And they left their what do you call soldiers there, like we withdraw after Second World War, and we make sure that Japan does not have military, and our military is Japan becomes our colony, really. So it's the same thing, Afghanistan today, there is no American troop now. They have given to the Taliban, which is worst kind of thing, and it is not good for India either, because India and Afghanistan, India has invested a lot of money into Afghanistan. But in American point of view, they know they have way to, and we are not privy to those knowledge, that they have way to go in anytime they want to. USA can enter again Afghanistan and get rid of Taliban in no time. So
where do you get that kind of confidence? I appreciate that, but we will keep this with us and let us accept what you say.
Because just like I can give you example, when 9/11 happened during George Bush time, that time when they figured it out within a few days that Taliban was or Al Qaeda was responsible for this thing, so they they asked Pakistan to they are ready to bomb the Afghanistan, and that time Pakistan objected that no, we'll not let you fly over
Pakistan.
Pakistan. So our defense secretary and even with the permission of the president said that if you don't let us fly, we'll bomb Pakistan. So that's the power of superpower. And
You're talking about the approach of superpower and the use of muscle power and money power to twist the arms of different nations
yes,
at different
and
times.
not only that, but right now we have our presence of our military personnel there. There is a presence of our intelligence personnel there, and even we are helping the Taliban with the money too, so just to keep them in control. So that's how.
So difficult for a common man to understand. And
Yeah,
then,
so it's not simple thing. It's not
Absolutely
white
complex.
and black. It's a very complex thing,
right.
and you don't know whose interest is what.
Right. So talking about the complexity of the situation and the reference of human rights violation, which many times comes to the fore. So from that point of view, I think America is not paying any attention to what is happening in Afghanistan anymore. And if there are human rights violations left, right, and center, that is being ignored. But I'll connect it with another country. Right now in South Africa, Uganda has come up with a law whereby they have called homosexuality as illegal. So President Biden, as well as America, is threatening that they are going to put some sanctions so that human right violation is stopped. Now, my question comes from both sides. One, would you respect sovereignty of a nation? I won't say that this is right or wrong, but then that equation is kind of perceived differently.
But that's called politics. In in politics, you cannot compare one thing with the other thing. You cannot say that okay, you did you are trying to protect the humanity in Uganda, and then why you are not protecting humanity in Afghanistan,
Or
right?
what?
That's the
Yeah.
question. But
Doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work that way, because the question in Uganda is a only small policy question. Just like in India. In India also homosexuality was illegal, you know that.
Till now, it is not 100% legal.
Right.
actually.
Even before you cannot come out as a homo, a gay person. It's illegal. So then, of course, all the twisting of the arm and everything by different people, our Indian policy is also changed a little bit, right?
Yeah, India is, of course, changing, and there are certain things about which we are proud of. And let me switch gears and go to India with you to the new building of Indian Parliament. And when you heard Prime Minister Narendra Modi dedicating that to the nation, what was the feeling like?
I think it was a great news, and I personally very proud of it. I also tweeted to congratulating Prime Minister for inaugurating this beautiful state-of-art building. And we must, Prime Minister is correct that this is called Vikas, part of the Vikas. As we move forward, we have to be with the current state of the art. And I think it's a great thing to happen. And I'm sure that it's a very good vision he has, that he has 850 parliamentarian seats there, because we know that today we are 1.4 billion, tomorrow will be 1.8 billion, and then number of member of parliaments and number of Rajya Sabha will be more. So I think it's a great thing, and actually they have done, this is kind of extension of the old building. They did not demolish the old building. Old building is still there. That nostalgia is still there. But this is a practical thing to do, to have all kind of state-of-art facilities in the building. And I must congratulate Prime Minister for that. And he has done, it's a great vision. And we must thank to Prime Minister and his administration.
So this also was completed in a stipulated 2.5 years time, which
Right.
again is considered as a great feat. Now, looking at the world leaders also congratulating, including Israel and other nations. But in India, while many opposition leaders didn't participate, how does that reflect?
Well, I think that doesn't kind of reflect good in the international market, because people think that what's going on here. It's only question of difference of opinion in a sense, because I mean, and it's and also some politics there. It means they wanted to make sure that all glory doesn't go to
Prime Minister Modi.
Prime Minister
Yeah.
Modi.
Though there are some Congress leaders like Shashi Tharoor and Pramod Krishnan and some well-known names who supported.
Yeah. So I mean, so it's a politics, more or less politics. But they have also point. They found a point that I mean, head of the parliament is president, so president should be there, should be invited, and that was their kind of
Interpretation.
yeah. But it was not by not inviting president is not illegal. It's it could be kind of borderline, not moral.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that is a difference. So I think that's a small incidence in the big history of India, and people will forget it.
Absolutely. So, New India looking forward to a new beginning with vigor towards development, और जैसे प्राइम मिनिस्टर कहते हैं सबका साथ सबका विकास, and विकास चलते चलते समय वो आ जाता है when we seek permission from our viewers. So, your parting words from today's show.
Dear friends, really we witnessed a great event in India last week. Prime Minister Narendra Bhai Modi has inaugurated a very new state-of-art parliament building, which accommodates 850 plus parliamentarians, and it has all the facilities and all the state-of-art things which makes parliament easy to work, easy to govern. And we must congratulate Prime Minister Modi for his vision and his determination to bring the India to the world level. And I think we all should be proud of him. After saying that, I would like to say, God bless America, God bless India, God bless Indian American, and I love you all. Till then, goodbye, and we'll see you next time. Next week. Thank you.
What we are doing to nature is visible in the form of global warming, climate change, how weather pattern is changing, and what are we doing to the pristine beauty, glory of nature is visible at several tourist spots. The use of plastic is causing destruction beyond repair. Are we ready to reuse, recycle, and reduce the use of plastic? About that, United Nations Environment Program is working tirelessly to increase awareness. And here's a message from United Nations.
Plastic has been a solution. It has given us convenience, affordability, utility. However, the durability of plastic is both its benefit and its curse. Plastic pollution endures. It's suffocating our planet. We have seen solutions that work, rejecting single-use plastics, creating circular and sustainable alternatives, managing plastic waste more efficiently. Together, let's create systems to better reuse, reduce, and recycle. Let's push for an ambitious global agreement to end plastic pollution. Let's demand governments and businesses act, commit, and set new standards. Use your voice and your choice to beat plastic pollution. Let's do better.
While India is observing Amrit Mahotsav this year, Gratefulness for the freedom fighters continues to be in the spirit of forward-looking Bharat. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in his Mann Ki Baat program, remembered contribution of Veer Savarkar, whose Jayanti was observed on 28th May, the day when new building of Indian Parliament was also inaugurated.
मेरे प्यारे देशवासियों, आज 28 मई को महान स्वतंत्रता सेनानी वीर सावरकर जी की जयंती है। उनके त्याग, साहस और संकल्प शक्ति से जुड़ी गाथाएं आज भी हम सबको प्रेरित करती हैं। मैं वो दिन भूल नहीं सकता जब मैं अंडमान में उस कोठरी में गया था जहां वीर सावरकर ने काला पानी की सजा काटी थी। वीर सावरकर का व्यक्तित्व दृढ़ता और विशालता से समाहित था। उनके निर्भीक और स्वाभिमानी स्वभाव को गुलामी की मानसिकता बिल्कुल भी रास नहीं आती थी। स्वतंत्रता आंदोलन ही नहीं, सामाजिक समानता और सामाजिक न्याय के लिए भी वीर सावरकर ने जितना कुछ किया, उसे आज भी याद किया जाता है।
South Asian community is tirelessly working to serve the community, and that results into reciprocity on several fronts. JFK University Medical Center hosted successful health fair especially dedicated to South Asian community members. Here are some highlights.
Dr. Kishore Ratkalkar, physician on staff at JFK University Hospital and also at Raritan Bay Medical Center and Old Bridge Medical Center. I'm happy to announce the first South Asian health initiative sponsored by JFK University Hospital, Hackensack Meridian Health. This initiative has been in the making for over 2 years, and finally, with the help and support of JFK Foundation, championed by Sherry Marino and her team, and also by Amy Thornton, our Chief Hospital Executive and President of JFK University Hospital. We are here to identify high-risk patients of South Asian origin for diabetes, for hypertension, or any other diseases. We'll provide the tools for them, educational tools, testing tools, which are being done right now, and identify any red flags, send them to appropriate physicians or to JFK University Hospital for further follow-up and care. This is the first event, and we plan on doing many more as we move along. And the key is to identify our, especially the underserved and uninsured population who do not have proper access to health care. And I really thank the HMH hospital system, the JFK University Hospital, for starting this initiative.
Hi, I'm Sherry Marino. I'm the Executive Director of the JFK University Medical Center Foundation, and we are delighted to be here today to roll out our very first event for our South Asian Community Health Initiative. Our goal is to make sure that our community has access to health care. We understand that there are issues in health that pertain to the South Asian community, including cardiac disease and diabetes, and we want to make sure that we are here to open up healthcare access to the community so we can identify red flags and direct anybody who needs healthcare to JFK University Medical Center to address those needs. We are hoping to bring healthcare to the underserved to the underserved community and to people who don't have regular access to health care. I want to thank everybody here for being involved in this initiative, our community health team, Dr. Rakalkar and his physicians in his practice here donating their time to the community. We have a lot of educational materials to provide to anybody who has risk factors, and JFK University Medical Center has many, many South Asian physicians as well as other members of the community here to help translate and speak multiple languages. Our educational materials are printed in multiple languages, and we are very, very happy to be here and to serve our community. Thank you.
Yeah, hi, my name is Shalendra Majmundar. I really applaud this event. Sachi is really good initiative for getting awareness in the community, and especially the South Indian diet. It really needs a lot of attention. Many people are like not in the habit of getting screened. So this is an early warning and a lot of educational material as well. So I really appreciate it.
Hi, my name is Kushal Bhatt, and I got to know about this event from my neighbor who just spoke before me. And I really like the idea, especially when you don't have insurance, or even if you have an insurance, it's a good way to get your cholesterol checked. So I really appreciate doing this, and especially because it is on weekend, it is possible to be here. It's early morning, so it's everything just perfect. So I'm really happy that I'm being part of it. Yes, my parents, they do face because they are not fluent in English, and it's a new place for them. They have most of their life they have been in India, so it's a transition, cultural transformation. So everything is happening. But again, being in New Jersey, it's not that much difference because the population is good. Indian population is good, but still, you still feel that you are not you're not in India. So.
We are so delighted at JFK University Medical Center here in Edison to launch a new community service and outreach initiative targeted to assure that we are meeting the needs of all of our community members who are South Asian. We have our South Asian Community Health Initiative, recognizing that Edison and the communities surrounding it have a robust, vibrant population of people of South Asian descent, and we want to be sure that our hospital is the healthcare resource of choice and that we are keeping the community healthy, not only here when people get sick. So today we have brought together a wonderful cadre of talented South Asian physicians who make up the leadership of our medical staff and are conducting screening and health education on heart disease and diabetes in particular, two diseases that tend to make their way through the population. So we have wonderful nurses from our cardiac cath lab, navigators, educators, and clinicians helping assure that our community sees JFK as the destination healthcare resource. So we are thrilled today to host this event and look forward to this being the launch of a major initiative that will assure we are out in the community meeting the needs of our South Asian population.
I'm Janik Sarkaria, and I'm with Claudia Master Pasco, the hospital Hackensack Auxiliary, and this one is a South Asian health fair, which turned out to be very nice, which is excellent, where we can translate people to Hindi, Punjabi, or from anywhere they can come, and it is very good for their health fair. They can have cholesterol, they can have blood glucose. And she's the main role here.
Good morning, everyone. We're so happy that Hackensack Meridian Health and JFK Medical Center are offering a free screening to the South Asian community. Very important part of our community, and we're very happy to be offering the screening today. We hope everyone was able to make it. Thank you.
This is for the South Asian Community Initiative Health to screen and serve people who are underserved, who has no insurance or under insurance, and this will continue with the help of Hackensack Meridian and JFK system. This was all initiated by Kishore Atkalkar, our good friend, and I hope we continue to support this to make it a very good success for a good cause. Thank you.
The South Asian Community Health Initiative, the thought process for this started 2 years ago, and this whole screening program is geared towards underinsured and uninsured South Asian citizens for preventive health screening in heart disease, diabetes, vascular disease, and all metabolic problems that we face. And this partnership is going to be done along with JFK University Hospital, Hackensack Meridian Health, and New Jersey State AAPI under the leadership of Dr. Sinha, Dr. Bayani, and others who are with New Jersey State AAPI. Looking forward to this association and looking forward to the success of this event and future events as they unfold in next several years.
Hello viewers of ITV Gold. I'm Dr. Raj Bhayani. On my left side is Dr. Vinod Sinha and Dr. Kishore Ratkalkar. In 2017, 3 of us and 4 of us came together with Dr. Hemant Patel, who is not here yet, started the New Jersey State API with the vision of doing healthcare activities in New York State and doing the educational activities for physicians in New York State. This is our dream come true today, that in partnership with Hackensack Meridian Healthcare System, JFK University Hospital, and New Jersey State API will partner with this community initiative of doing the healthcare screen, as well as there will be healthcare education for common public. There will be CME activities also for the physicians. So every 3 months we will be organizing these events. So we request entire South Asian community as well as the members of the New Jersey State API and Indian physicians in New Jersey State to actively participate in these kind of events so that we can make our impact. We have the influence, but this is our beginning of having an influence and impact on our community, on our policymakers, and our healthcare system.
Congress leader Rahul Gandhi is in America. He has addressed at several forums already. That includes Stanford University. He addressed community members at California, and the kind of issues that he is raising is also causing a lot of political controversial ripples. Indian Overseas Congress members talked about the event that is being hosted in New York with Rahul Gandhi. Here are some excerpts from a press conference dedicated to disseminate that information.
This press conference is about on the impending visit of Sri Rahul Gandhi to the United States. And we are happy that you are here representing various news organizations to cover the event. And our purpose here today is to talk about the events here in New York. Although he will be visiting US in the other cities, the concentration of this press conference is focused only on the New York event. And also, this will give us an opportunity to get to know you more so that we could work together and cooperate, and so that we can make this event a grand success. And also, we feel that there are issues where you will be concerned with when you cover an event, and we want to make sure that you could bring those issues into our attention so that we could address that early, so we'll have a very smooth conference. Now, as you know, Indian Overseas Congress has been in existence over 20 years, and it has started in 1998 as a very small organization. Today, it has spread to 30 different countries, bringing together people who believe in the ideology of Congress, the people who shares their ideas of democracy and freedom, and we continue to support those values everywhere we go. I'm George Abraham, Vice Chairman of the Indian Overseas Congress USA. Let me take this opportunity to invite all of you to the meeting, public meeting organized by us at the Javits Center on June 4th evening. And Sri Rahul Gandhi, the Congress leader, will be addressing the public, especially the Indian diaspora who will be gathered there on that day. It is my opportunity to invite all of you to come and participate in the function. In order to participate in the function, please go to rgvisitusa.com and register your names, and you will be promptly admitted. Once again, we want to thank you in advance for your cooperation in making this event a grand success. Thank you.
My name is Harbachan Singh, and I am the Secretary General of the Indian Overseas Congress USA. We are very excited that Shri Rahul Gandhi ji is coming to visit us in USA, and he will be in New York on the 4th of June, and he will be addressing the audience at the Jacob Javits Center in Manhattan. We all would like all the NRIs to please get together and come and join us to listen to him. He wants to hear you. He wants to hear your voice. He wants to hear your views. And it will be a very exciting moment for all of us. So please come, and everyone is welcome. There is no fee. It is a welcome. It is an open invitation. So please, we expect you to come and join us.
My name is Leela Marrett, Indian Overseas Congress, Kerala Chapter, President, USA. We are also excited to receive Rahul ji on June 4th at Jacob Javits Center. The recent victory of Karnataka election have boosted the Congress party, and people are so excited. We NRIs are so excited to receive Rahul ji on June 4th at Jacob Javits Center. In India, democracy and secularism are in danger. Rahul ji and Congress party have to come back to restore our democracy. The constitution itself have questioned and in danger. The Bharat Jodo Yatra led by Rahul ji from Trivandrum to Kashmir have boosted his image. Rahul ji will definitely come in the coming years, next parliament election. Let him come, and we all hope Congress party will come in flying colors. Jai Congress, Jai Rahul.
నా పేరు గంగసాని రాజేశ్వర్ రెడ్డి. నేను ఇండియన్ ఓవర్సీస్ కాంగ్రెస్ తెలంగాణ చాప్టర్ ప్రెసిడెంట్. ఈరోజు మాకు రాహుల్ గాంధీ ఈవెంట్ జూన్ 4th ఈవెంట్ కొరకు ప్రిపరేషన్ జరుగుతుంది. తెలుగు వారందరూ, తెలంగాణ వారందరూ ఈ ఈవెంట్కి రావాలని కోరుతున్నాము. ముఖ్యంగా పిసిసి ప్రెసిడెంట్ రేవంత్ రెడ్డి గారు అండ్ కోమటిరెడ్డి గారు, ఎంపీ కోమటిరెడ్డి గారు, క్యాంపెయిన్ స్టార్ క్యాంపెయినర్, అండ్ పొన్నా లక్ష్మయ్య గారు, షబ్బీర్ అలీ గారు, అండ్ మధుయాష్కి గారు అందరూ వస్తున్నారు. వీళ్ళందరూ ఏంటంటే రాహుల్ గాంధీ ఈ ట్రిప్ను సక్సెస్ చేయడానికి, అండ్ ఎవ్రీబడి ప్లీజ్ షో అప్ ఆన్ June 4th and welcome Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi is addressing NRI's problems, NRI issues in Telangana, and all NRI parents are suffering in Telangana. And after Karnataka victory, and we will make it good progress in Telangana in the next upcoming elections. Thank you.
Dr. Sampath Shivangi is very well known in his field as well as a community leader. Xavier University in Aruba recognized contribution of Dr. Sampath and honored him with Lifetime Achievement Award. Here are some glimpses from that event.
He was born in India and later moved to Mississippi, where he completed his medical education at the University of Mississippi School of Medicine. Dr. Shivangi has served in various leadership roles in the medical community. He has served as a member of the advisory for the National Mental Health Center at the Federal Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. He has been an advisor to the U.S. Department of Health Human Services, a member of Mississippi Board of Health, and has held numerous leadership positions with the American Association of Physicians of Indian origin. In 2008, he was awarded Ellis Island Medal of Honor, which recognizes individuals who have made significant contribution to the United States and the world. He is also recognized by the National Association of Community Health Centers and the Mississippi Rural Health Association. I would like now to present Dr. Sampath Shivangi, Xavier University School of Medicine Lifetime Achievement Award in Leadership and Patient Advocacy in Mental Health Care. I read the plaque. It reads, Xavier University School of Medicine presented on 20th day of May 23 at their commencement ceremony Dr. Sampath Shivangi Lifetime Achievement Award in Leadership and Patient Advocacy in Mental Health Care, duly signed by Ravi Shankar Bhuprapur, Chairman Edwin Casey, Chancellor Dr. Bhatt.
Namaste, my name is Kalamandalam Jishnu Pratap. I am a Kutiyatam Sakyarkut artist. I am from Kerala. I am the director of Rangadhani Kutiyata Kala Kendra.
That was a wonderful performance. It was really great. Some of the best performance I've ever seen. We thank you a lot for coming to Washington DC and providing us with extraordinary opportunity to be part of this traditional art form. Thank you. So for our audience here today, we have some questions. How is the curiosity and excitement amongst the diaspora here about the art form that you have brought from Kerala?
I am speaking in Malayalam.
Perfectly fine.
ഇവിടുത്തെ ആദ്യത്തെ പരിപാടി സ്വസ്തിയുടെ ഫെസ്റ്റിവലാണ്. 2 ദിവസത്തെ പ്രോഗ്രാമായിരുന്നു. ആദ്യത്തെ ദിവസം 27-ാം തീയതി കൂടിയാട്ടം മിഴാവുമേളം, ഇന്ന് ചാക്യാർകൂത്തും നങ്ങ്യാർകൂത്തും 28-ാം തീയതി. വളരെ നല്ല സ്വീകാര്യതയാണ് പ്രേക്ഷകരുടെ ഭാഗത്ത് നിന്ന് കിട്ടിയത്. കൂടിയാട്ട ദിവസമാണെങ്കിൽ കുറേ കൂടി വളരെ ശ്രദ്ധയോടുകൂടി കാണുന്ന ഒരു ഓഡിയൻസിനെയാണ് ആവശ്യം. അത് നമ്മൾ പവർ പോയിന്റ് പ്രസൻറ്റേഷനിലൂടെ അതിൻ്റെ ആട്ടപ്രകാരങ്ങൾ കഥ മനസ്സിലാക്കാനുള്ള എളുപ്പമാർഗം കൊടുത്തിരുന്നു. പക്ഷേ വളരെ ഏകാഗ്രതയോടുകൂടി ആണ് ആളുകൾ കണ്ടത്. ഒരു നല്ല ഒരു അനുഭവമായിരുന്നു. നാട്ടിലൊക്കെ കിട്ടുന്നതിനേക്കാൾ ഒരു പക്ഷേ ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു വലിയൊരു ഓഡിയൻസിൻ്റെ ഏകാഗ്രമായിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു കാഴ്ച എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് നല്ല അനുഭവമാണ്. പ്രതീക്ഷിച്ചതിനേക്കാളൊക്കെ അപ്പുറം. ഇന്ന് ചാക്യാർകൂത്തിനാണെങ്കിലും നങ്ങ്യാർകൂത്തിനാണെങ്കിലും നല്ല രീതിയിൽ തന്നെ ഉള്ള പിന്തുണയുണ്ടായി. വളരെ പ്രതീക്ഷിച്ചതിനേക്കാളപ്പുറം മലയാളത്തിലുള്ളൊരു വിവരണമാണ് ചാക്യാർകൂത്തിന് നൽകുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ പ്രതീക്ഷയിലപ്പുറം അതിൻ്റെ ചില നർമ്മവശങ്ങൾ, ചില ധ്വനി അർത്ഥങ്ങൾ ഇതൊക്കെ മനസ്സിലാക്കുന്നു എന്ന് കാണുമ്പോൾ അരങ്ങിൽ വെച്ച് തന്നെ നമുക്കൊരു വലിയ സംതൃപ്തി ഉണ്ടാവാറുണ്ട്. അതൊക്കെ നേരിട്ട് അനുഭവിക്കാൻ കഴിയും.
So can you also explain about some of the elements of the costumes and the makeup?
ഇത് രാവണന്റെ വേഷമാണ്. ആഹാര്യ അഭിനയം, സാത്വികം, ആംഗികം, വാചികം, ആഹാര്യം എന്നുള്ള 4ാമത്തെ. ഈ ആഹാര്യത്തിന് വലിയൊരു പ്രാധാന്യം എന്നുള്ളത് എന്താ വെച്ചാൽ കഥാപാത്രങ്ങളുടെ സ്വത്വത്തെ നിർണ്ണയിക്കുന്നത് ആഹാര്യത്തിലാണ്. അപ്പം നമ്മുടെ കലാരൂപങ്ങളിലെല്ലാം, കഥകളി ആയിക്കോട്ടെ, കൂടിയാട്ടായിക്കോട്ടെ, ഇങ്ങനെയെല്ലാം നോക്കിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ വളരെ ആർഭാടമായിട്ടുള്ളൊരു വേഷം എന്ന് മാത്രമല്ല, വേഷം കെട്ടുന്ന നടനെ ഒട്ടും തന്നെ തിരിച്ചറിയാൻ പറ്റാത്ത വിധത്തിലായിരിക്കും ആഹാര്യത്തിൻ്റെ. ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ കാണുന്ന റിയലിസ്റ്റിക് വേഷ സംവിധാനങ്ങളല്ലേ ആഹാര്യമായിരിക്കില്ല. കാരണം ഇതിനകത്ത് ഒരു അന്യവൽക്കരണം ഉണ്ടാവണം. പ്രേക്ഷകൻ്റെ മുമ്പിൽ നിന്ന് ഇതാരാണ് എന്ന് പോലും മനസ്സിലാവാത്ത വിധം മറ്റൊരാളായിട്ട് പ്രതിഷ്ഠിക്കുകയാണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഇത് രാവണൻ്റെ വേഷമാണ്. പക്ഷേ അങ്ങനെ ഒരു വേഷത്തിൽ വന്നാൽ പോലും പല കഥാപാത്രങ്ങളായിട്ട് മാറുന്ന പകർന്നാട്ടം എന്നൊരു അഭിനയ സമ്പ്രദായം കൂടിയാട്ടത്തിലുണ്ട്. ഈ രാവണൻ തന്നെ അദ്ദേഹം പറയുന്ന കഥാഭാഗങ്ങളിലെ പല കഥാപാത്രങ്ങളായിട്ട് ഈ ഒരേ നടൻ തന്നെയാണ് മാറി അഭിനയിക്കുക. അത് കൂടിയാട്ടത്തിൻ്റെ ഒരു വലിയ പ്രത്യേകതയാണ്. ലോക നാടകവേദിക്ക് കൂടിയാട്ടം തന്നെ സമ്മാനിച്ചൊരു സങ്കേതമാണ് ഈ പകർന്നാട്ടം. ആഹാര്യത്തെ പറ്റി പറയുമ്പോൾ ഇത് കിരീടം, അതേപോലെ തന്നെ ഓരോ വേഷം കെട്ടുന്ന ഓരോന്നിനും ഓരോ പേരുണ്ട്. തോൾവള, വള, കടകം, പൊഴുമ്പ്, മാറുമാല, ഇങ്ങനെയാണ് ഇതിന് ഓരോന്നിനും ഓരോ പേരുകളുണ്ട്. ഇത് കത്തി വേഷം എന്നാണ് നമ്മൾ പറയുക. പച്ച കത്തി, കരിതാടി. അപ്പോൾ ഇത് ഇങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴാണ് ഇത് കത്തി വേഷം എന്ന് നമ്മൾ പറയുന്നത്. കണ്ണ് ഇതേപോലെ ചുണ്ടപ്പൂട്ട് ചോപ്പിച്ചിട്ടാണ് എല്ലാ വേഷങ്ങളും അരങ്ങിൽ വരിക. കണ്ണെഴുതി ചുറ്റിപ്പൂവ്, രാവണനൊക്കെ ആകുമ്പോൾ ചുറ്റിപ്പൂവൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടാവും. ഓരോ കഥാപാത്രത്തിനനുസരിച്ച് വേഷത്തിന് മാറ്റം ഉണ്ടാവും. നങ്ങ്യാർകൂത്തിൻ്റെ സ്ത്രീവേഷത്തിനാണെങ്കിൽ പൊതുവിൽ ഒരു ആഹാര്യ സമ്പ്രദായമുണ്ട്.
Namaste. Swasti Foundation USA was created in 2020 during the pandemic time. We created Swasti Foundation as a platform to enrich, to support and all our traditions, our culture, our heritage.
The main reason why we are conducting this is to promote our rich culture, art forms, the folklores of Kerala. Especially Kudiyattam, it's a 2,000-year-old art form which is recognized by UNESCO. It's a Sanskrit theatrical art form.
We wanted these art forms to be exposed to the new generation. We wanted them to know what it is, so that these art forms can be preserved, can be enriched, and also like the youth of today will know what these art forms mean. All the proceedings of our programs, which were almost 19 virtual programs that we did, all the proceedings were provided to the artist. And I think in addition to having enrichment, education, and upholding the tradition, we were also able to support the artist at the time of distress.
The objective is to have these programs conducted in other cities. We already have few lined up, like in Virginia, Richmond, Charlotte, Detroit, New York, Philly, and a few more are coming up, like in Atlanta and Chicago.
Today, here we stand at Swasti Fest 2023, the first program ever done by Swasti here in the United States. I feel really glad and that we are able to do this, that we were able to bring these art forms here.
And now time to say goodbye from today's Vision of Asia Voice of Community, but time also to recollect. You can continue to enjoy our programming at your own time on our Facebook page. So be our friends there and subscribe to ITV Gold's YouTube channel. Keep writing, events@itvgold.com. This is Ashok Vyas. Stay safe, stay healthy. This is the time to say namaste.